All right, guys, we're back with Edison Format War League between Team, I forgot to pronounce it, Josu. I'm just going to call him Team Josu versus Team Epic Cards and Games. Team Joso is 4-2 while we're 3-3. So they still have a shot to make the playoffs. While even if we win, it's still going to come down to tiebreakers. So right now, the series is tied 1-1. Projk and myself are playing a Vayu mirror match. So we'll see who will lead, who will move on with a 2-1 lead. Who won the roll? Looks like he won the roll and then passed. Okay, so I set Raiko in oppression. Now I don't know what he's playing. I open double oppression, Caius, Greffer, Vayu. Right, so now he sets his own Raiko, so I must decide what I do here. So I Raiko his Raiko, mill Vayu, summon Greffer, discard Sirocco. So I could have sent the other. Yeah, normal Greffer, send Sirocco. Why did I do that? Oh, I'm probably going to summon the Armed Wing. Huh. Attack with Raiko. Attack, see if he has the... And he does have the Gores. I'm surprised I made that play. Well, I guess I wanted a Vayu... Because I wanted a Necro and a Vayu Sirocco play in my graveyard. I think that's why I made that play. Alright, so he attacks over, so I'm going to Necro here. Then he runs over my... Now he's going to get Caius, set a back row, tribute for Caius, the Raiko, target the Gores. So he's going to take 1,000. He's at 51. Activate Vayu. Attack, attack. Leaving him at 400. And he flips his set heavy to set Gale. He's got Torrential, Return, Gale. Well, he sets 3, so I'm just going to attack him and then attack for game. Oh, he returns just to stay alive. Chain Torrential, leaving himself at 200. Now I set Oppression and Hamster. So he's got Dust in the main deck. That's interesting. I barely want to play MST. All right. Greffer, he's going to take 100. I get Raiko. And he just concedes after that. All right. So I take game 1. Who's watching him? Rhinai, and I think these are his teammates. I don't know these other guys. So game 2. He's going first this game. So he starts off by Allure, gets rid of Armageddonite, sets 2, Trap Dust Shoot. So my hand is Sirocco, Gale, Allure, Dark Arm, Upstart, Compulse. See, this is why I like Upstart. When you get Dust Shooted, it's just a little better. So he sends back my Dark Arm, obviously. Upstart into Raiko. Allure into Upstart and D-Prison. Upstart into Compulse. So double Compulse. Set Raiko, set Compulse. Yeah, I did this in case he has Mind Control, so I can Compulse my Raiko back to my hand. So he summons Armageddonite, send Vayu. And here I'm probably going to go for the back row, which is a D-Prison. Mill Sirocco, Kaiku. He sets 1. So I chose not to charge here. Maybe I should have. I don't want to get Caius, so that's why I chose just to half the... Okay, I said D-Prison. So I got D-Prison, Compulse, Charge. So here he summons Sirocco, Pump, Attack. I Prison, he has Deck Dev, which is not too bad. So if anything, I'm glad I didn't charge, because now, yeah, I have to D-Prison there. It just sucks he had Deck Dev. So he gets rid of my Gale, and I can't even Compulse it back to my hand because it's just going to get, Deck Dev. So I hit Armageddonite off the Deck Dev. So charge, mill Necro, add Raiko. So I have Compulse Raiko to his 4 cards. End phase, the main deck, Dust. Yep. Okay. Let's see. So he summons Card Trooper, hits a Necro. So my Raiko's going to pop his Card Trooper. Yeah, not looking good for your boy. So I hit Torrential. Set both. I think his Heavy's gone. Yeah, his Heavy's gone. So I set Torrential, set Compulse. Now he sets a Raiko. I add Upstart. And I chose not to play it because it's the last turn. Yes, it's the last turn for Deck Dev. So I was like, I'm not going to risk it. I'll just wait a turn. It's not like... It's going to be hard for him to OTK me anyway. Yeah, see, I would hit a Vayu and then he would have got a... I mean, it wouldn't have been the worst hit, but... You know, maybe I can Greffer. I can go get my other Greffer now. So he's got Vayu, Sirocco, Necrogardner in his graveyard. So upstart into Wind Control. Rhoda. So now I'm going to Rhoda for Greffer. Greffer, discard Vayu, send another Vayu. Was that the right move? We'll have Vayu, Sirocco, Necrogarna. So I could have sent a Plague, but it's either that or Plague. So here he summons Sirocco, and I just let it go. Set Raikou. Choose for Caius. So I chose not to compulse my Raikou. All right, set Card Trooper. What am I at? 53. He summons Plague. Goes for Dark End. And I'm going to compulse his Dark End. Now he activates Vayu and Sirocco. So I draw for Card Trooper, activate Vayu, and then he bottoms my Armwing. Activate the second Vayu, and then he bottoms my other one. Normal summon Armageddon Knight. Send Plague. Top for Plague. Do I still have Necro? Oh, yeah, I still have Necro. I think. Oh, no, I used it. When did I use the Necro? Was that like game 1 when I sent the Necro? Might have been game 1. Oh, no, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Okay. So, Goyo, take the Armwing. He's going to block. Set return. And he tops for Plague. Makes a Dark End again. Send my Goyo. Activate Armwing. Burial. Yeah, he had Burial. Sucks. Because my game plan was to return him, but I had to bait out the Necro first. Yep. I think like my Torrential, my Mirror Force were gone, so yeah, he was able to be really aggressive. So I return just to stay alive. He's going to pass. I have no cards. I'm drawing into Brain Control and just concede. All right, so Projk forces the third game. So my opening hand is Brain Control, Burial, Dark Greffer, Vayu, Sirocco. Draw into Raikou. So here you can see my opening hand. My choice was to either set Raikou or summon Greffer based on this hand. Now, the reason I didn't, since I have no protection, I didn't want to go summon Greffer, send Vayu Necro just to get Kaiku'd, because, you know, Kaiku's very common in the mirror match. So I chose just to set Raikou here. First turn, hope to hit something off of the Raikou, but unfortunately, I mean, you can see he milled a Kaiku. So let's see if he has a Kaiku in his hand. I mean, his hand's pretty good. Allure, Greffer, Vayu, Burial, Sirocco. So he summons Card Trooper first. So Raikou's going to pop the Card Trooper. I mill Vayu, Sirocco, Plague. Oh, wow. Did he draw the Dust? He drew the Dust Shoot off of the Card Trooper. Wow. So now he trapped Dust Shoots me, sends back the Greffer. He had to because I was going to OTK him. With this hand, yeah, I think I had game in here somewhere. Yep. Okay, so how much? Let me write this down. So it was. What did I have? He was at 8,000. Had a Vayu and the Sirocco engrave, a Plague. Okay, so what would have happened here? So Armwing, summon Kaiku, activate Kaiku. In case he plays Chaos Sorcerer, let's get his Light and Darks out of the grave. And then attack him with Army. Now here I could have summoned. Like I could have Burialed and went all out and top for Plague, but I mean I didn't know how good his hand was. Plus he's at 39 and have Kaiku on the board. Now he allures. What's in his hand? Okay, he drew Deck Dev. That didn't really matter. Did he have? I think he had the Brain Control already. So yeah, his hand is just insane here. Greffer, Brain, my Kaiku. He has to, and then yep, he knows my hand because the trap does shoot, so he's going to just OTK me here. Dark Incense, Burial. Yeah, that's game. So I don't know. I played around Kaiku, which is people tend to side 2 Kaiku over the Card Trooper. And he opened the 1 Card Trooper. I mean, what are the percentage of him opening his 1 Card Trooper? Again, if I had maybe a defensive card, I summon. But at the same time, what if his hand is slow? That's another reason why I did it. Is like, what if his hand is slow and he has to like, maybe he's got like a Raiko or something, or he just normal Sirocco to run over my Raiko. It is unfortunate he had the 1 Card Trooper. Maybe that game would have been different. But also, dust shooting my freaking Greffer just, finished me off. Anyways, so with this, we are down 1-2. So next up, we have Nate. He's going to have to win in order for us to still have even though we have a slim chance to make the playoffs, Nate is going to have to win to give us a shot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that match. Check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya. One word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time.